Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.
Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire Tablet with just a few clicks.
Number 22, Brycey Judas. Number 32.
Hello and welcome to Kingsport, Tennessee, here for the final game on the floor here in Conference Room B. It is the number 11 Georgetown Tigers taking on the Union Commonwealth Bulldogs. Hello again and welcome everybody to Conference Floor B between here at the Meadowview Conference and Events Center. Walt Ferber, Matt Kibbe along with you for this one as we get set and underway. This game is set up for Georgetown's success with their guards. They are a big team. They run around and they have a lot of speed, and it's the Commonwealth who go and rely on their bigs.
It's going to be hard also to stop the Georgetown ballots, as they have 5 players that average in double figures for them. It's like, who are you going to stop as far as Georgetown is concerned? And for Union, you've got Brady Madison. Madison, 18.5 points. She's almost 22 points a game in conference. So she is the young lady to watch for Union. It's game number 4 of the day. The first 3 have been gems. And you, my friend, are par excellence in getting ready in a hurry as we're underway in the 4th and finale of the day.
Union wins the opening tip, takes the first shot. It's a 3-ball that's just missed. You can see the 4 and the 5 down low. They play on the blocks and they want to get it down to them as much as possible, but it starts with Janiyah Morgan. First shot for her on the drive is a travel, and it will go over to Georgetown. The Tigers, we just had the Lady Tigers, the number 3 team in the country, now the number 11 Tigers on the floor.
That's why I say this tournament has the best talent in the country, some of the very top teams.
Orange and gray versus black and orange. It's the Union Bulldogs in the gray uniforms. The Georgetown Tigers are in the black uniforms. Both have the orange piping. Drive, dribble in, laid in by Abby Varney, the Glasgow, Kentucky native, and just a freshman.
Although I will tell you, I'm not a fan, being my old man self, with trifocals on the black on black uniforms.
It is.
They're not easy to see.
It is a black uniform, and the numbers are black with an orange outline if it's hard to see at home, as opposed to the Union jerseys, which are orange numbers on a gray jersey. So bear with us.
I prefer that, yes.
There's the down low action of Madison Brady, and she's a junior. There are 2 centers listed on basically every roster for all 8 teams. There's only 2 actual true centers listed, and they're both on Union Commonwealth.
Yeah, they're old school, no doubt about that. They're going to try to get it underneath as much as possible, and Union Commonwealth is off to a good start in this one.
Mackenzie Himes, the other one. They play both their centers at the same time, number 32 and 33, and they really want to use Madison Brady. She gets fouled and will head to the line.
We have seen this early. Madison Brady is difficult to deal with. She's got good size. She has really good footwork under the basket. And she has all the scoring for Union in the contest.
Misses the first here in this 2-2 game. Madison Brady will stand at 6'2" tall. She will be the tallest on the floor today. The next closest one is Annie Watson at 6 foot, and Callie Jackson, who's kind of been responsible for Brady so far, only stands at 5'11".
Yeah, and she's a good free throw shooter. Brady at 83%, and showed how there.
You can see just how much this game means to Union Commonwealth, coming out in the early press, understanding how good this Georgetown team is. Foul on the floor. It was on Brady. That's going to be something she has to watch for. You can't take early and you can't take bad fouls. They need to be worthwhile.
Madison Brady, almost 19 points a game, 22 points in conference. They're going to get the ball to her, and this game is going to run for Union on how well Brady does. And I think she just picked up that foul. She cannot get in foul trouble for Union.
Looks like Georgetown stepped on the line, and that was called by one of our officials, Alexis Nelms. Sean Loveland is our other one, and Chris Johnson. And Brady with her second bucket of the game. She's got all 5.
Out of Capital County, Tennessee.
There was a foul down low again. It was on Brady, and this is where you're going to have to see an early checkout here from Madison Brady. Has all 5 of the points, but has 2 early fouls with not even 3 minutes gone.
That's a big recruit for Union. She is a transfer from Tennessee Tech University, and that hurts them, getting her on the bench.
Early pickup here. Rachel Smith gets it up. And now you're going to see Mackenzie Himes have to play in that 5 role.
Yeah, they are old school in basketball. They run everything through the pivot. Reminds me of the basketball I saw growing up.
Himes got it off the inbound, goes up with the life, gets pestered and stopped by Abby Varney. But Union Commonwealth remains with possession. Looking for an opening. Rachel Smith, who runs the point for this team. 3 seconds left. Turnover taken away by Georgetown. It's with Janiah Morgan. And then a blocking call as Ryan Abby Varney went up. It was Sophie Smith, number 2. 2 orange teams, that means my boards are both orange. Bear with us as we figure it out.
I like orange. It's one of my favorite colors.
You know, I I also like orange. The Syracuse in me says I should very much like orange.
I was just going to bring that up. I like orange, but you may like it a little better than me.
I think I have that case.
Free throw line, shoot a pair is number 4, Anna Long.
Anna Long is from Miamisburg, Ohio, the junior guard. I can say guard for every one of the Georgetown players, but quite literally, everyone is a guard outside of Kelly Jackson, who's listed as a forward, but even talking to the coaching staff, she plays like a guard.
They're interchangeable. You cannot have more of a point counterpoint as far as styles of play than we have in this game.
One very spread out, very quick, want ball movement. The other will slow things down. They want to use the shot clock to find openings.
Union in the lane a little bit too quickly on that. So the old ABA 3 to make 2.
That one's good. 5-4. Union has not scored since Madison Brady checked out about a minute ago.
You think she's played her last in the first half?
At least the last of the first quarter, you would think.
I mean, with 2, you got to think about the first half. But if this starts to get away, they'd have to get her back in.
There's a 3 for Gracie Jervis, just missed, and going the other way with Georgetown. Number 11 currently trailing by a point, trying to take a lead. Knocked out of bounds by Union, so it will be inbounded here by Georgetown with 6:34 left to go in the first quarter of play.
One of the big things we'll look at is the rebounds. Union Commonwealth up 4-1 right now in the rebound department.
There's another one, yeah. And who else but Mackenzie Hines playing as the big at 6 foot tall. Tried to jump the pass to Georgetown. Kick out, looking for an opening here is the Bulldogs. They go up, knock down. Georgetown gets the rebound. Long stretch pass, wide open here for Anna Long. Has to stop, and then it's taken away by Union Commonwealth, playing exquisitely well.
How did they cut her off? But they did.
There's Janiah Morgan, gets it knocked out, but it stays in possession here with Mackenzie Himes, and a timeout will be taken by Elka Carr, who is in his second season with the third season with the program.
I tell you, Union Commonwealth is holding in this one. Still with a slim lead, but there's a lot of good storylines here in this one.
Just a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. 5:50 left to go here in this first quarter of play in a game that, we can talk about it. 5:50, Madison Brady checked out at about 7:43. Union Commonwealth has not scored since then, but Georgetown hasn't taken advantage of the height being off the floor.
No, I thought with her going to the bench that would be time that Georgetown could kind of run away in this one. But Union is holding in there. They are the obvious underdog in this contest, but they're hanging tight.
Union Commonwealth trying to get back on defense. That one just falls out, and if anything, Georgetown is preventing themselves from having a big lead right now with a couple of key misses.
They just flat out missed the layup there.
Gracie Jervis with it. Gets it over to Morgan. Morgan, long pass over to Embry Glover. And then another one back to the far side. They can't run through the pivot because the pivot's been kind of taken away. And there is a travel called on Mackenzie Himes. Or actually, correction, that's going to be Lindsay Perkle.
Doing her best, Lindsay Perkle underneath. But you can tell exactly how good Madison Brady is to transfer out of Tennessee Tech.
Georgetown will bring it up. Varney looks for an opening, finds it. And then one for Jordan Rogers, one of the players that we need to watch from Franklin, Ohio, the senior, also a future police officer.
nice to have people like that joining our police ranks as Rogers on the board and a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play here.
It's all good. 3 points for Jordan Rogers, and Union now down for the first time today. 7-5 is our score.
Union needs to figure out some way without going low.
Keani McDaniel intercepted that one. Can't finish on the layup, but gets her own rebound and will get fouled. She'll head to the line for 2.
Georgetown, how many layups have they missed
A lot.
in this?
Feels like almost more than half. Need those finishes here. Team that is 5-1 on a 3-game win streak. Keani McDaniel taking the shots here from Las Vegas, Nevada.
It looks like they're rolling the dice with Brady here.
4:50 left to go in this first quarter. Brady has 2 fouls.
She will have to, Mr. Obvious here, Brady's going to have to be careful.
First shot missed. Second one's good. 3-point lead. You know why? It's because Mackenzie Himes also has 2 fouls today. So 2 of their bigs are in foul trouble early. 3 ball, good. That was for Claire Bleacher. Actually, it was a 2 just on the inside of the line. And there is Brady for the rebound, then quickly taken away on the outlet pass by Sophie Smith.
Brady that time let the shot go.
3 ball off the back of the rim and out. Rebound goes to Union Commonwealth, and Rachel Smith will bring it out.
Well, if Union would lose their 2 bigs,
you have Lindsay Perkle on the bench, but she's just a freshman who may not be fully used to the system yet.
She would get used to it quickly tonight. Union Commonwealth 2-5 on the season, 2-1 at home, and they have not won on the road. This is their first neutral game.
Knocked out off of Union Commonwealth. The Bulldogs give it up, and it will be awarded back to Georgetown here. There's a quick inlet pass, and off the mark, Brady there to grab the rebound. It's going the other way.
If Georgetown was hitting their layups, it would be a big lead. You got a feeling sometime those are going to start going down.
Smith with it again. She'll take a deep 3, and it's good! Rachel Smith from downtown.
Perfect form for her. And a much-needed tray for Union Commonwealth.
They retake the lead. It's 10-8. Move put on by McDaniel and then taken away by Madison Brady off the loose ball. Long stretch touched by Union Commonwealth last. Looked like it might have hit the fingertips of Georgetown, but the officials say it's going to be awarded to the Tigers.
Yeah, Madison Brady is big. There's no doubt about that, but what impresses me, you don't see too many bigs that have the footwork that she has.
Yeah.
Her footwork is impeccable.
Rogers gets it over. Abby Varney trying to cut it off was Union Commonwealth. Now the drive by Rogers has to kick out for 3. 3 ball, good. And a long hit the 3 from the corner, and they retake the 1-point lead.
Nice rainbow shot there by Long. And we have another lead change.
Deep 3 from Smith off the mark.
That was almost from Bristol where that was shot.
Another shot down in the corner, potentially. No, it's going to instead be knocked away. Quick touch by Brady, who technically gets credit for a rebound there. There's Smith. Brady wants it down low, has a mismatch in size, trying to get it. And the pass is just off the mark. You could see Madison Brady was moving back to get into a good position, and the pass just in front, it was able to be knocked out by Georgetown, and it'll be a baseline inbound here with 13 seconds left on the shot clock.
Anna Long jumped in there to knock that thing away, so Madison Brady would not have a give me 2 points.
Instead, misses on the inbound attempt that she was towering over everyone. There's a quick run and gun for Jordan Rogers, who got on her horse and got in front of everyone.
3 points for her, make it 5 points for her now. She is the leading scorer for Georgetown along with Anna Long.
Did not start this game. The senior now in playing some important minutes here early in the first, a 13-10 game. Long pass down to Brady. She tries to go up, gets fouled, she'll head to the line.
When she gets the ball in the blocks, obviously she can put it up, but you got a feeling that she's going to go to the free throw line a whole lot of the time, and she is one of the best free throw shooters anywhere.
Which is, typical when you're in that 4 or 5 position. You should be good at free throws because you're going to go to the line a lot.
83% for her for the year. And you look at her shoot, very consistent free throw shooting technique. And I can see why she hits as many as she does. I talked earlier today, not a lot of deep knee bends and follows through perfectly every time.
Gets an easy 2 there, and it's back to a 1-point lead for Georgetown.
She's got 6 points on the night.
Back to the corner, open 3, it's off the mark. Rebound stays down low, and then Rachel Smith comes out of nowhere to grab that one, with McDaniel missing the 3. Under a minute to go here in this first quarter of play. Rebound out, Brady beyond the 3-point arc, takes the 3, she's got it!
Oh my!
Madison Brady from deep, and oh my, does she have 10 points here in the first quarter.
She's 3 of 8 behind the arc. When she shoots it, she's got a fair chance of hitting it.
Union has the lead. Answer misses. Rebound back for the Georgetown, and the foul's down low with the shot clock off. The foul was on Rachel Smith.
If you're Georgetown, you got to take a deep breath. I mean, you have missed shots that you're not missing any other time, and if they take an extra nanosecond, like she just did with her free throw there, you're going to be in pretty good stead, I got a feeling. And Georgetown, with all that, can tie this thing back up.
It's A.J. Stevenson at the line. Misses the second after making the first. Just a 1-point lead, but the rebound stays with Georgetown. There is no shot clock here. Shot clock's off. It is back here with Georgetown. They take their time. Sophie Smith has it, trying to find that last open look. And the pass is over to the far side. Drive here by McDaniel. Pulls up from the elbow, misses. Smith knocks it over. Rebound by Prickle, and it will have us time expire. And if there's a team that really needs this break here between quarters, it's Georgetown, down by a point to the underdog, Union Commonwealth.
10 points for Madison Brady. She set out a good chunk of it with 2 personal fouls. I think we're going to have a good one here.
It's shaping up that way. A 1-point lead for the home team on the scoreboard. Union Commonwealth 15, Georgetown 14. We'll be right back here on SESN. Welcome back here to Kingsport, Tennessee for the NAIA The Show Showcase Tournament with 30 different teams, 8 on the women's side. We've already seen 6 of them compete. This is our last game here in Conference Room B today before 7 games tomorrow. Now inviting the men to Conference Room B. But this one's been good so far. 15-14 the score here on SESN.
Been a nice day watching some outstanding women's college basketball here on B today. And you just get a feeling I'm waiting for a little explosion by Georgetown. They are too good, and they miss too many shots they never miss.
Feels like they're bottled right now, and that one is envious of what has happened all game long.
Yeah.
Just misses on open looks.
Some days you have that.
It happens to the best of these teams, and Georgetown has played frequently. Their last game was on the 21st, only 8 days ago. Traveled here today. That might be something to do with it. May still have some bus legs. Shot up Union Commonwealth, but I say that Union Commonwealth also used today to travel, knowing they had the late game.
I got news for you. I got little bus legs today, and all I got to do is sit here and sit on my brain and babble a little bit. But you got to take your hats off to Union Commonwealth. They have a game plan. They've stuck to it. They're playing pretty well. And Madison Brady is the real deal, and it was Tennessee Tech's loss and Union Commonwealth's gain.
Talked to Coach Carr before the game. He said, quite literally, quote for quote, if our bigs are a go, we're a go. And so far, that's been the case. 2-point lead for the Commonwealth. Down low, open look, knocked down, and the foul is going to be on Lindsey Perkle. Her first, the freshman, playing some minutes with the foul trouble for Mackenzie Himes and Madison Brady.
Yeah, she's going to have to play some minutes, but Georgetown's going to have a chance of getting it done with the free throws. At the free throw line, you got Long 2 for 2, and Rogers 1 for 1, McDaniel 1 for 2, and Stevenson 1 for 2 for Georgetown.
Stevenson at the line now misses the first, so now a chance to make the second and make it a 1-point game. Stevenson dealing with the leg injury, wearing the brace, misses the second, and it's still a 2-point game here with a minute gone in the second quarter.
Georgetown is 69% free throw shooting team for the year, and they're going to pick up a foul. But this game is being played at Union's pace. 16-14 would be a low-scoring ball game. That's what Union Commonwealth wants.
Georgetown trying to play fast and free. That was the notion of Keith Kernans, who was one of the assistant coaches for this team. Open 3 from the corner, all good for Tiani McDaniel.
They just need to shoot from a little farther out.
I guess so. That's McDaniel's first bucket of the game. Actually, correction, she's got 4 points today. It's going to stay with the Commonwealth down low. 8:31 left to go in the first half of play. 21 seconds left on the shot clock.
Georgetown retakes the lead in this one as this one's going back and forth.
17-16. I think you're going to see a lot of lead changes. Open look. Shot taken by Gracie Jervis. Misses. Rebound stays down low with Perkle. Rachel Smith thought about taking the shot. Now Morgan goes in. No shot. Foul is an offensive one.
Good look, good penetration to the bucket that time.
That's what they called a lane violation. So 3-second.
You don't see that called many times, but yeah, it was the 3-second.
Well, with a team like this that is relying on using the block in the lane, a lot of refs are starting to pay more attention to that, knowing that they've been on the block all game long. There's the 3, just misses off the mark, trying to extend the lead. Another 3, this one off the mark, hits off the top. Rebound for Brady. It was a shot from A.J. Stevenson.
I think we have had a good set of officials here today.
All day.
Yes, all day long. I think this is our 4th different set, isn't it?
We have had 4 different officials. Every official gets 1 game a day, and they'll be back tomorrow as well. I think the crews will change up a little bit. but one game per official.
Some of the top officials in the country.
That one's off the mark, goes back to Georgetown. They can extend their lead on this possession. Long pass out to Jordan Rogers, gets it back in the middle. A.J. Stevenson lays it in. There's a layup that goes in for Georgetown, makes it a 3-point lead.
There's only so long those shots won't fall. They just have too many really good looks.
Dervis gets it down low, looking for Brady. Brady had too much muscle on it, and it went over. Now a drive here. Long gives it off to Stevenson, and Stevenson gets fouled. She'll head back to the line.
Georgetown needs to hit their free throws. They are 5 of 9.
Well, I don't want to concern the Union Common faithful, but that is Lindsey Perkle's second foul as well. So now all the bigs have two fouls here with 7 minutes left in the first half.
So they all have to be careful.
All of them. Stevenson hits the first.
Up to 60% now. It's 6 of 10.
7 for 11. You want to go get a Slurpee?
Store there, yes. I may have a couple of Slurpees after we're finish our fourth.
We're going to need either Slurpees or a ton of hot tea.
Yes.
With a little bit of honey in it.
That'd work. Honey may be one ingredient. I may have another.
That one's taken away by Georgetown. Going the other way now, finally kind of settling in with their lead, a 5-point lead at that. Stevenson, spinorama, and puts it up and in.
Nice move by Stevenson. Took her time and got the easy 3-foot look.
She's got 5.
Starting to get a little space.
And Union Commonwealth hasn't been able to run the offense. Georgetown has made an adjustment defensively to limit the bigs down low. And the foul is going to be called on Gracie Jervis.
Yeah, Brady with 2. Rachel Smith with 2. Mackenzie Himes with 2.
All these 6-foot centers.
That's bad.
For their style of offense, yes. And there is the third that's going to be called on Mackenzie Himes. So she'll have to head out.
But Madison Brady was the first to get 2, and I think she has played well with 2 personal fouls to this point in time. But this is a time with the firepower that Georgetown has that they could really stretch it out. And they're starting to hit those layups and shots that they were missing earlier.
Quick inbound and a quick jumper.
Like that one.
Abby Varney. Jumps the pass to Stevenson, keeps it in bounds, and then it's taken right back by Gianna Morgan. Quick outlet to Rachel Smith. Smith sends it away for Jervis. Jervis for 3 and can't get the board. This is where you need that size down low. Anybody with the size probably could have grabbed that rebound for Union, but instead they bailed out with the foul call.
Yeah, yes, they do. And the bigs that they have to be awful careful about any kind of contact.
Which makes it a lot more difficult to rebound down low because you have fear of getting that foul like Sophie Smith just did.
And all of a sudden that lead is at 9 points, so Union needs a bucket.
Deep 2 off the mark for Malaysia Norman. Checking in for the first time today.
Georgetown playing with confidence.
Stevens was trying to draw the foul on Perkle, but she stands tall and makes a good defensive stand.
There's a Cigar Store Indian straight up. Good defense.
Norman misses the shot. It's going to go back to Georgetown here. Jeff Nickel having a conversation with his point guard here. Jeff Nickel, 4th season at the helm. He's a graduate of Shawnee State. It's his 12th overall season in coaching and his 8th as a head coach. He's 66-33 entering the season.
Yeah, he has done the job, and they're good year after year after year.
Floater from McDaniel floats in.
The bigs can't put too much of a fuss up there. Georgetown now attacking.
Need help to break out. They will cross over the timeline in time and get it down to Himes. Himes will kick out for Morgan, and Morgan will now settle things down with 15 seconds left on the shot clock.
Union has to try to take a breath and get the bleeding stopped so it doesn't get out of hand before halftime.
That's going to be knocked off of Union Commonwealth. An 11-point lead here for Georgetown as they get the ball back.
They need to keep it in that 11-point area between now and halftime. The space could get a little too much. This is a very dangerous time for Union Commonwealth.
Here, Anna Long was going to bring it up. She gives it up to Jordan Rogers. Now they need a little bit of help with Tiana McDaniel. McDaniel crosses over, kicks out from the wing. A drive goes up, and a foul will be called on Lindsay Perkle, and that is her third.
Second.
I lied. It's going to be a travel, it looks like. So cancel that foul. I apologize, Walt, but they changed the call here.
Well, I'm sure Union Commonwealth fans are breathing a sigh of relief.
Glover with it now after the change call. Went from a foul to a travel call that gave possession back to the Commonwealth. Jervis gets it around, and there's a travel on this side. So I guess in a situation like that, the ball doesn't lie.
No.
And Georgetown will get it back.
That's already 14 turnovers for Union Commonwealth. The Georgetown defense forcing that. Only 5 turnovers for Georgetown.
Crossing over McDaniel. Into the middle with Stevenson, who's playing essentially the 5 right now, going up against Himes, and that will be the foul that we thought was previously had. So that is Himes' third.
For Union, another big personal foul. 3 on Himes, 2 on Brady and Smith. 7 of 11 at the line for Georgetown. And they're, after having a little trouble earlier, they're starting to knock their free throws down now.
28-16 the score. A.J. Stevenson at the line again, sinks her second, and it's 29-16.
They're up to almost 70% now at the free throw line. That's a doable percentage. And it's a 13-point lead.
Under 4 minutes to go here in this first half of play. We're in the second quarter between Union Commonwealth, the Bulldogs, and the number 11 Georgetown Tigers. Here goes Madison Brady. Hook shot just off the back of the rim. Has to get back now. Needed that one, and Georgetown quickly answers in transition. That fast-paced offense.
Couple of Georgetown defenders there to mess with Brady, and man, they hit that transition well.
Norman went for the floater, and Brady is going to get tied up. It will be a jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it with Union Commonwealth.
Right now, Union Commonwealth needs to stop the bleeding, and that lead is ballooned to 15 points for Georgetown.
Timeout will be taken by Georgetown. It will be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. 3:25 left to go while in this first half of play. Georgetown, like we mentioned after the first quarter, they really needed that first and second quarter break to really kind of find themselves and get back into it.
Well, they are starting to play like their mascot now. They are playing like Georgetown. And they miss an inordinate number of spots. And you can get that lead when you outscore your opponent 17-1 in the quarter.
An unreal turnaround.
I didn't realize, so you showed me that.
Yep.
You showed me that stat there.
Hey, you know, it's like we've done this before,
Yep.
you know, setting up each other for the right number. It was Union Commonwealth in the first quarter that outscored Georgetown 15-14, but Georgetown has gone on a tear in this second quarter. Union Commonwealth hasn't had an answer. That's due to the foul trouble and just missing some open shots.
Gotta be Mr. Obvious here. Union needs a bucket right here and right now.
Desperately for three. That one is off the mark. Need help for the rebound, and another foul is going to be called on Madison Brady. That is her third. All the centers have 3 fouls today.
And she went a long time between 2 and 3, but right now they can't take her off the court. I don't see how they can. And if you're Georgetown, you're going to go right at her.
Right at her down low. And she's having a conversation here with Alexis Nelms about what the foul actually was to figure out how she can avoid it in the future, especially when she only has 2 more fouls to give.
They have been red hot at the free throw line here in the quarter, and that continues. 10 of 14 at the free throw line for Georgetown. And the beat goes on the second quarter Georgetown run.
2 for 2 at the line was Abby Varney. Commonwealth will bring it up. Long pass over to the corner, almost tipped away by Georgetown, but it stays with Rachel Smith. 3 ball from Morgan, it's off the back of the rim. There's a drive, and it's a foul that's going to be called here on Gracie Jervis.
Georgetown flat out hitting on all cylinders. We talked about the speed early. Definite quickness advantage for Georgetown. And they're getting to the line. They're getting good looks at the basket. They weren't hitting him in the first quarter, and man, they're nailing him down, and they are just red hot as they hit another free throw. Now up to 73.3%. When the quarter started, they were about 50%.
Put in the work at the line, and they've been rewarded with a massive lead here, just approaching halftime, 35-16. Another one back into Brady. Trying to wrap it around the horn all the way over to Smith. Smith from 3. Rebound will actually, it's going to be considered a pass. Didn't even hit the rim. Now Smith from the elbow. Rebound from Brady. Brady goes up, can't finish, can't get her own board, and Georgetown's going the other way.
They don't mess around.
Stevenson fouled and won.
Every one of those shots wouldn't fall in the first quarter. And they're defending Brady better. There were 3 black shirts around Brady on her last shot. They got the rebound and were off to the races. And a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play.
Off the mark, but Georgetown has been on a 23-1 run here for the past 8 minutes. That one's knocked away in the run.
Can we officially say they're dominating?
The narrative has flipped.
Yeah, it has. I was impressed with the way Union Commonwealth fought in the first quarter, but Georgetown's adjustments have really, really made it hard.
They try to get it down to Brady. Brady has 3 players around her, still took the shot, and it rolled in and out. It almost went in. That would have been incredible with the defense that was surrounding Madison Brady.
She's going to have that for the rest of the night.
She'll knock that one out. It will stay with Commonwealth.
Anytime she touches it, until somebody else starts bombing from outside and making shots, Brady's going to have a lot of company underneath.
She's got 3 fouls. I would imagine she's done for the half with about 2 minutes left. Himes has 3 as well. She's the one who checks in. Smith gives it to Morgan. Long pass over to Jervis, who leaves it for Smith. Smith again, another movement for Jervis. 3 ball off the mark, and tale of 2 quarters for each of these teams. In the first quarter, Georgetown couldn't hit a shot. In the second quarter, Union Commonwealth can't hit a shot.
And a lot of that, Georgetown was flat out missing them. In the second quarter, Georgetown's defense has been stellar.
It's been contested shot. There haven't been open looks. Smith
no freebies.
Tried to pass it over, and it's taken away by Tiana McDaniel, who has the easy lane. That one misses. Rebound stays with Georgetown, and it's laid back in. Another miss off the lay-in. It's with Anna Long, who hangs on to it, and it's going to stay with Georgetown. 17 seconds left on the shot clock.
A little relapse. That's the way it looked in the first quarter. Two really, really good looks at the bucket and couldn't get it to fall. You know, that shooting is a lot mental.
Yeah.
Sometimes that looks like a big old peach basket. Sometimes that thing looks tiny.
This one's out with Varney, who drives, goes at Herm, trying to get the foul, instead just lays it in. It will be 39-16 here with a minute left in the first half of play.
Shielded her defender off very, very well on that and made it look easy.
Movement. Glover with the three off the mark. You can see the game plan starting to change. Instead of going down low where they're getting triple teamed, they're trying to shoot from the outside. There's an open lane. That one just missed.
Georgetown's three-point defense, though, has been pretty doggone good.
Glover will bring it up. You have Morgan, Belcher, Jervis, and Himes on the floor. That's just the 1-5 down low, but she's playing out with the screen right now, trying to create some pick and roll opportunity. Over to Morgan, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Into Herm, each tries to drive. She'll draw the foul and head to the line for two with 11 seconds left.
And a chance to break that long drought. 1 point for Union here in the second quarter.
There it is. Mackenzie Himes hits her first of two.
Yeah, she, as you said, has 3 personal fouls herself.
Takes her time here on the approach, the senior. Hits her second. That's 3 points in this second quarter for Union Commonwealth, and it's a 39-18 lead.
Got to get her out of the ball game with her 3 personal fouls.
They bring in the freshman, Perkle. 5 seconds left, 3 ball,
Oh,
good!
my.
Abby Varney, right before the buzzer sounds, and it is a 42-18 lead for Georgetown here at the half.
That 3 a knife in the heart of Union Commonwealth, and that was nothing but nylon for Georgetown.
They were outscored in that second quarter by 25 points. 28 points for Georgetown in the second quarter to 3 for Union Commonwealth, and that is the difference right now. It is 42-18 as we enter halftime.
Wow, I mean, that's all. I mean, that was a heck of a second quarter by Georgetown. They're going to be tough to deal with tonight and for the rest of the year.
42-18 is our score. We'll step aside for halftime here on SESN. You're watching Georgetown take on Union Commonwealth in the show presented by Visit Kingsport.
Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at SESNsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
A truck is a tool, but a ram is life. Yeah, it's the wipe the sweat off your brow sort of life. But it's also the let's load up the ATV's life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. That looks nice. Innovations, comforts, and powertrains built to power all the lives you live. Ram.
The most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime.
Okay.
Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
we're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
To help me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Need to knock out
20 more minutes.
Need to knock out 2 more quarters.
That's it.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere. Catch the most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
Welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee for the NAIA, the show presented by Visit Kingsport here between the Union Commonwealth Bulldogs and the Georgetown Tigers. Walt Ferber, Matt Kibbe here with you for the last 20 minutes of play. It is a big lead for Georgetown, 42-18 after a dominant second quarter.
I had an inkle that the game might turn because Georgetown missed a bunch of easy shots in the first quarter, but I was so impressed by the bigs of Union Commonwealth, especially Madison Brady, who's got 10 points. But Georgetown comes off like a fireball. And in 52 years of broadcasting, I have not seen too many 28-3 quarters. And that's what Georgetown put out in the second quarter. And they were what I kind of expected to see. They're ranked. And Union does some nice stuff, but it hurt them when they got their bigs in foul trouble early, and they're still in foul trouble. So won't say it's a check and a checkmate here, but it seems that Union would be somewhat limited in what they can do to counter what Georgetown did. And Georgetown got their great transition going. Those buckets started to fall, and they hit their free throws, just about all of them in the second quarter.
So our delay here was the officials taking a moment to get over here, but they're back.
They need to take a break, too.
Right. Chris Johnson, Sean Lovely, Alexis Nelms are the officials here for this one. So we're back underway here. Final half of the Friday slate of games that featured all 8 of the women's teams. Tomorrow we'll have 1 women's game, but we'll have 6 men's games with the 22 men's that are here. Some of them playing their first game of the day, some of them playing their second game of the weekend.
Union's got to improve on their shooting percentage. 17.9% will not win you a lot of ball games.
The women will complete the tournament tomorrow. They'll be split between the 2 floors.
Way to use the bigs.
Mackenzie Himes got the basket there. It's 42-20, 22-point lead for Georgetown. Open down low, a rare miscue from the bigs on the block. They let a free runner get through, and it's back up to 24.
Once again, the Georgetown quickness. And it's going to be hard for Union to counter that. Union's they had success in the first quarter when they went in the blocks, and they're going to have to do that here in the third, but Georgetown hitting on all cylinders now. And interesting, Union putting on full court pressure.
Trying to find something to slow down this Georgetown offense. Taken away. Union Commonwealth can't finish on the layup. That was Janiyah Morgan.
Everything but the finish by Morgan.
Ball loose on the floor, picked up here by Abby Varney. Swinged out to the corner. Drive baseline, pass off and laid in. That's an easy one for Callie Jackson.
Use of the extra pass. And as you said, a very easy bucket.
Commonwealth looking for an opening in the corner. 3 ball off the mark. Rebound goes to Brady. Brady lays it back in, and after being quiet through the second quarter, there's an answer.
She's smooth. 12 points on the night for Brady now.
Georgetown will bring it up with Tiani McDaniel. Swings it around to Long. Long gives it back up to Smith. Smith finds the middle open 3 for Long and off the backboard and out. Another one sent away. This is a drive by Smith. Tries to go up with the right, gets fouled. Who was this on? Oh man, it was on Madison Brady. That is her 4th.
Ouch. You know, I can't see maybe taking her out at this point in time. You got to let her in there. And she did a good job in the first half for about a 12-minute span and not picking up a foul once she got her second.
Well, the thing is here, Georgetown, more than likely, knowing she has 4 fouls, is going to go right down low and try and knock her out of this game, knowing she's been the offensive difference for Commonwealth.
Yeah, and now Georgetown 15 of 20 at the free throw line. They're doing outstanding work. And a nice touch there from Brady. You talked about that on the 3. She hit a 3 top of the key, and that intermediate shot was spot on also.
Saw the opening, took it. With 3 minutes gone here in this third quarter. 3 ball from the corner is good. That is Sophie Smith.
3 begatting a 3 there. Sophie Smith, her first 3-pointer of the night, and she hits it.
Here's Himes, tries to get a cutting Morgan, but she'll be all alone here on the backside of the play before it is turned over by Sophie Smith. Didn't have a good grip of it, and it rolls out.
She said, my bad on that, and that was one where it did just kind of get away. And we've had, this is the 4th game on this court today, and they've played hard. There's some perspiration on this. And you said earlier, it's a little slick out there anyway.
Yeah, it's for the folks that are just joining us today, as that one's taken away. Georgetown going the other way with it on transition, but we're dealing with a synthetic floor here in Kingsport. 3 ball good from Anna Long, and she has been really good. That is 8 points.
And that thing looks like a big, that's like shooting in the ocean now and hitting water.
It's actually going to be awarded as a long 2, so she just has 7. 54-24 here. Georgetown is starting to run away with this one.
17 of 38 from the field, 44.7% for Georgetown. 5 of 14 behind the arc for 35-7. And the lead, though, is at 30.
There is Brady trying to get a hook shot in just off the mark.
But she has to be careful. She pulled up a little short.
Another 3 from the corner. That one has too much on it. It's an air ball coming back down with Union Commonwealth. Back into the middle. There's quick ball movement. That is the type of offense that we're used to seeing from Union Commonwealth, and that's really the first time we've seen it in about 15 minutes of play.
Good spacing, quick ball movement, no dribbles, bang, 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 and an easy 2-pointer for Brady.
5:15 left to go in the third quarter. And there's a foul down low. Who is this one on? Again, another important one.
That's on one of the bigs. That's going to be on Perkle. I think that's it for her, isn't it?
That is her 4th, so she still has one more to give.
But all 3 of the bigs for Union in bad foul trouble.
Mackenzie Himes is the only one in terms of the other relation. She has 3 fouls. The other 2 have 4. Here with about 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. So that still means we have 15 minutes of gameplay, and you only have 1 foul to work with before you're out.
And the lead is at 30. You get a feeling if you're on the bench for Georgetown, you might get some playing time tonight.
You're going to need a little bit of everyone here to try and find some offense. It's been hard to come by with this pesky, what is now a 2-3. Sent back out for Smith. Brady, hook pass, Smith 3, off the mark, rebound down low, and we're gonna get an over the back call here on Anna Long.
I'm impressed by her abilities and what she does. She put a little mustard on that one with that hook pass, and she gets it where it needs to be.
Smith trying to inbound, finds the opening for 3, off the mark there. Another clean shot, just can't finish there for Gracie Jervis, and then we're gonna see a travel call. So Reinhardt's gonna get, Union Commonwealth is gonna get this back down low.
They're you gotta give them credit. They're battling. There's no saying I quit and we're going to let them roll over me. They're still battling.
It's a 30-point lead for Georgetown, and that one's deflected up, but stays with it, does Harper Coffey, who had to check in with the foul trouble of the bigs. That pass was too far out, and it's intercepted going the other way with the Tigers, and an easy lay-in there. That was Abby Varney who put it in, number 24 in black.
No lollipop passes in this game. If Union Commonwealth does that, it's going to happen like that again and again. But Brady is being Brady. She is 6 of 13, 7 of 14 from the field now, and 18 points on the night. She's having a night.
Even with 4 fouls, she's found a way to make an impact. There's an open 3 for Varney, and it hits.
Varney leading the way with 13 points. Make it 16 points for Georgetown. 2 of 3 behind the arc.
And there is the 5th foul on Madison Brady. It's an offensive foul. Arguably, like, if you're thinking about this as a casual fan, the offensive foul is probably the worst way you can go out in a chance like that. You're in control there, but that's the 5th one, and she will exit this game with 18 points and 5 fouls.
She was talking to her coach saying, I think there should be an Oscar on that play, but I think there was contact.
Back out, so they'll be without their, arguably, one of their best players for the rest of the way. That means about 13 minutes of gameplay. And the other big still in foul trouble as well.
She is one of the best, period, that we have seen today. And she fouls out of the contest, 18 points, 7 of 14 from the field, 1 of 1 3-point shooting, 3 of 4 at the free throw line with 8 rebounds. 2 rebounds shy of a double-double.
You can only imagine what she would have done if she had a full game and didn't get in that early foul trouble. Lauren Lee had 30 last game, well, 31 really. I can only imagine what Madison Brady would have done. Now it's going to have to rely on Mackenzie Himes, who just got the basket there.
She looked good on that drop step to the bucket.
Put in perspective, Madison Brady is the only one in double figures for Union Commonwealth. They're going to need some work offensively the rest of the way. There is a foul called. It is going to be on Mackenzie Himes. That is her 4th.
Well, Mackenzie Himes is the 2nd leading scorer for Union. She's got 6 points. After that, you go all the way down to Rachel Smith with 3. So without Brady in the lineup, yes, Union Commonwealth is even more offensively challenged.
First one good for Stevenson. Stevenson's been at the line a lot today. That was her 11th free throw.
They started slow, but they are nailing them now. 19 of 24 for 79.2%. They have not missed really since the first quarter.
Around the world goes Commonwealth. Norman has to check in. 3 ball here, and it's sunk. Emery Glover. That's a big 3 to cut the lead down to 30.
That is huge. As Glover now has 3 points.
Layup misses, picked up by Janiyah Morgan, and she gives it off to Norman. There's a floater rebound, stays with it. Herm goes up, and Himes is able to lay it in.
Now Himes is picking up the slack now as her point total goes up to 8.
Another free lane. Himes can't step over. She's got 4. 3 ball off the mark, but the rebound stays down low with Rachel Smith, and a foul is called.
Uh-oh.
Looks like it was called on Gianna Morgan.
Himes was looking, though, like, that's not me, is it?
That is Morgan's 2nd foul. Still 94 seconds left here in this third quarter of action. 64-35 is our score between Union Commonwealth and Georgetown.
Union, after that disastrous second quarter, Union is playing better. They've only been outscored in the third 22-17, 23-17 now.
Movement's been good. That one's stolen away. A turnover for Union Commonwealth, and then two-step lay in there. Nice and easy for Tiana McDaniel.
Georgetown is explosive. I don't know if they're as explosive as Campbellsville, but they can score them in spurts themselves.
That would have been an incredible matchup here at the show, but unfortunately we did not get it. And that is put back by Mackenzie Himes.
We may see that one in the NAIA tournament this year.
I don't think we have to worry too much about it. Push off, and we're good to go. Anna Long back up. 38 seconds left to go in this third quarter of play. Pass over to the far corner. Norman pulls up, mid-range jumper, hits off the rim and out. And then a play on the backside is a foul. Over the back is going to be called on Jordan Rogers. That's her second.
Definitely taking some punishment there is Mackenzie Himes.
Number 22, Gracie Curtis.
Back for Himes, gives it over. Deep three ball here, misses to the left, and Himes can't keep it in.
Did her best. They may be down 30 points, but Union Commonwealth is still hustling.
There was a foul called on Georgetown here.
Foul number 20, A.J. Stevenson.
On A.J. Stevenson, her first of the game, so it keeps it on the baseline with Union Commonwealth. Bulldogs looking for something here. Norman drives, puts it off the front of the rim, is able to gather her own rebound, has to go back up. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Three ball off the mark.
Union playing for pride, playing hard.
And it looks like Tiana McDaniel stepped out. And so it's going to stay. Well, Madison Brady is checking back in here.
All right, evidently she had four rather than five. My live stats thing is showing her with 4, so she's not done yet.
My tracking must have been wrong somewhere, but I had her at 5, but I guess she's only at 4, so she can come back into this game for the final 10 minutes.
4 for Brady, 4 for Himes. They need them both.
Big lead for Georgetown here, taking on Union Commonwealth. We'll be right back here on SCSN. 67-37 is our score.
Catch the most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
Welcome back here to the show presented by Visit Kingsport. We're at the Meadowview Conference and Event Center for this contest between Georgetown, the number 11 Tigers, taking on the Union Commonwealth Bulldogs. It's been all Georgetown here since the second quarter of action. Walt Ferber, Matt Kibbe with you here for the rest of this one. 10 minutes left to go, and then our day is done before we're packed out for tomorrow.
Till 10:15, we'll start it all over again tomorrow.
We will not get a full 12 hours between games is my assumption here.
No. Be close.
Hopefully in the...
that's not going to happen. No.
Hopefully the watering hole is open tonight in the hotel lobby.
That thought has occurred to me.
Madison Brady was fouled. She's at the line for 2 here. Thought she had 5, but our tracking was wrong. My tracking was wrong. She actually has 4, so there was a foul called elsewhere that wasn't on her, but we thought it might have been. And so now the pestering, it comes on the down low. It's going to be awarded to Georgetown on the far side.
Now, foul-wise, Madison Brady with 4, Mackenzie Himes with 4, and 2 for Jervis and 3 for Merritt.
Another turnover there by Georgetown after the inbound pass got thrown away, and Union Commonwealth gets it back here.
Georgetown playing some bench players with a 28-point lead.
They don't have a whole lot of bench players either, only about, I think it's 2 officially.
And when you're really good, they're going to keep, you can't tell them not to keep playing.
There's Brady again.
20 points.
Unreal. And Georgetown's going to take a full timeout here with 9:08 left in the game. 67-41's the score. With them taking a timeout, we will take a timeout as well. You're watching the show presented by Visit Kingsport on SESN. Welcome back here to the show presented by Visit Kingsport here in Kingsport, Tennessee. 67-41 is our score. Georgetown has the lead over Union Commonwealth, and Walt, it has been Union Commonwealth really starting to figure it out here in this fourth quarter. An early couple points by Madison Brady.
Blue-collar team,
yes.
Union Commonwealth. They're continuing to battle, and their big Madison Brady, transfer out of Tennessee Tech, is the real deal.
They live up to the Commonwealth name.
Yes.
9 minutes even left to go. Jeff Nickel gave his team an earful. There's a travel on Jordan Rogers, but Jeff Nichols gave his team an earful during that timeout. He is not happy with how they're playing here in the final few minutes.
Well, you don't play against the score. You play against how you're supposed to play. You play really against yourself. And he said a lot of the mistakes they've been making are unacceptable.
They take on Reinhardt tomorrow. Reinhardt, out of all 7 other teams, probably drew the toughest schedule, number 3.
That'll be a good game tomorrow.
Yeah, it will be. Reinhardt, a good team. They lost earlier to Campbellsville, but they'll have Georgetown tomorrow.
Yep. Georgetown adding another one there. Varney up to 18 points.
Dribble drive foul is going to be called here on Anna Long. That's her 4th.
I like the way that the Georgetown coach is saying that you got to play your hardest, you got to play smart, no matter the situation.
Apologize, that was Anna Long's 3rd, but Madison Brady doesn't care. She lays it in, and it's 69-43.
22 points for Brady.
Varney will drive, kicks it back out here to Smith. Still looking for an opening is Anna Long. She finds it and is able to lay it in.
Looks like the parting of the Red Sea there as far as an opening. Wide open to the bucket.
Not contested at all as Norman looks for something. Sent back out, knocked off to the side, and then rebound for Georgetown. They'll get it up quickly to Anna Long. She has nobody in front of her, and she's going to get fouled. Gracie Jervis had to deliver the foul there. It was a wide open free lane to the basket for Anna Long.
That is her 3rd personal foul. But what a turnaround after the first quarter in free throw shooting, as Georgetown is now 21 of 26. If you would have told me the way they started shooting in the first quarter that in the fourth quarter they would be over 80%, I don't think I would have believed it.
I have turned the ship directly around through this game. It was a second quarter that was dominant, 28-3 in the second quarter. That's been holding as the difference. Every other quarter has been so evenly matched.
Now a 28-3 quarter will do that, though.
Right. And a foul on the floor.
I am interested to see if Brady can get that double-double. She's 22 points and 8 rebounds. If she can get 2 rebounds in the last 7+ minutes.
Only has 1 foul to give. She checks out now. Off the line, so it's just a 2. It goes right to Himes, and then she's fouled, so she'll head to the line for 2.
Himes is in double figures now. Extraordinarily efficient, 4 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 at the charity line. As the coach said before the game, we play as our bigs play. Well, their 2 bigs have played pretty well tonight.
Elka Carr is the head coach in his 3rd season, his first time as a head coach at the collegiate level, but he has 10 years of coaching experience and primarily has been a recruiter at a variety of different levels and graduated from Ohio Valley, I believe in 2008. That was the one piece of information I had to try and tie together. It wasn't on any site.
You gotta have a recruiter.
Right.
That's what this game's all about.
He is one of the best at the NAIA level and at the Division II level. That one's knocked out. It's going to be staying with Georgetown.
Well, convincing Madison Brady to come over from Tennessee Tech, that is a recruiting coup.
You're absolutely right. There's a drive picked up by Jordan Rogers, and then the rebound comes to Union Commonwealth. Norman here. Dribble drive, looking for an opening. Couldn't get it back to Himes, and then Georgetown takes it away. Quick pass into A.J. Stevenson. She pulls up for the short 2-pointer, and it's good.
Very smart in staying with that 3-footer and not going into the basket area where she could have picked up an offensive foul.
Here comes Rachel Smith. She'll get it over to Morgan. Long 2 here, it's good.
They are getting the answers.
It's Morgan. She's got 3 points. That 3 is off the mark. Rebound picked up by Jordan Rogers, and Georgetown able to get it back down low. There's a foul on Norman.
Not going to give it to her easily.
Into the game for Georgetown. Into the game for Union. 24 minutes.
Off the free throw for Abby Varney. She hits the first.
She's had a very quiet, really good game.
Yeah.
She hits the 20-point mark.
Yep. She's been incredible. She's the leading scorer for Georgetown today. Another deep 2. Himes gets the rebound, and now it's tied up for a foul, actually. It is going to be a foul on Callie Jackson over the back, which...
And she got the worst end of that.
Really? Yeah, I thought it was going to be a jump ball. Now it's down low to Himes, who gets just over the top. That's exactly what they want to do, and they find it, and it was a pass from the freshman Lindsey Perkle. Now the pressure here with the full court press from Union Commonwealth. Elbow jumper good from Jordan Rogers.
The quick answer there, and Rogers close to double figures with 9 points. Make it 11 points now as that one goes in. 5 double-figure scores for Georgetown in the game, led by Varney's 20.
Jackson is going to get another foul here on Himes. That is a tough matchup for the senior. She may be standing at 5'11", but Mackenzie Himes, 6 foot, with a lot of muscle.
She's not tall, but I tell you what, she carves out space and rebounds and does all the stuff well.
That was the 5th team foul, so it should be 2 shots here, and it is for Mackenzie Himes. So that means Madison Brady will have to wait on the sideline till these shots are done. 78-48 is our score. Off the back.
Free throw shooting 9 of 13 for Union, 69.2%.
Second one's good. Shooter will sub out. And Georgetown will get it back here, full court press once again from Union Commonwealth. .445 left to go in the contest. And along with it, Long gets hit, leaves an opening for Jordan Rogers, and now the 3 ball up and good. That is Sophie Smith. And she has been putting together a quality game. That's her 13th point of the game.
And she's 2 of 2 behind the arc.
Pass from Brady off the mark. Couldn't get enough on it, and it was taken away by Georgetown. Here's an opening now for Anna Long. Finds it, gets it down low for Jackson. Jackson goes up and lays it in.
That is a perfect example of the use of the bounce pass, which is not used nearly enough.
That one's knocked away. It will stay with the Commonwealth here.
Union Commonwealth will play again Sunday at 2:30 against Brescia. But they have tomorrow off.
Big push there by Madison Brady. And the foul was on Callie Jackson. That's her 4th.
To get an idea of how strong Madison Brady is.
Into the game for Georgetown, number 24, Addie Varney.
Now Varney's going to get to add to her point total, maybe.
It's the 25th point for Brady.
6 of 7 at the charity line.
She's got 26 today.
Number 5, Sarah Smith.
That's a pretty good day at the office.
It took a lot, though. Battling adversity of having early foul trouble and then now coming in having to play smart defensively. There's a drive by Anna Long, rolls off the side of the rim and comes back out here. It's still loose, picked up by AJ Stevenson, and she'll lay it in and one.
dauntless, never daunted. They keep attacking the bucket. And a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play here.
Stevenson shooting a pair.
Or rather, Stevenson got a couple coming up here. She's in double figures with 14 points on the night.
Hits them both. 85-51 is our score with 3:26 left to go in the game. Commonwealth taking their time here, trying to run the offense efficiently here. Rachel Smith gets it back in. Another drive back in the middle. Himes kicks out for Smith, then back to the top of the key, over to Norman. No, this is actually gonna be
a block shot.
Yeah, it was a block shot. Natalie Johnson was the one who took the shot, so it actually creates a shot clock violation and gives the ball back to Georgetown.
30 seconds of stellar defense by Georgetown.
Gone. Three ball, AJ Stevenson. Rebound comes onto the hands of Emery Glover, who's been around the floor all night. Kick back out for Johnson. This is Jemiah Morgan. Correction, actually, that's going to be Emery Glover. Comes back over to her on the wing side. Tries to go down to Himes. Help defense is the one that took that away with Jordan Rogers.
A little bit of overpassing there. Stevenson
swings it to the corner. Drive here, right arm knocked away, and it's out of bounds. Abby Varney was trying to go in.
Just swatted by Perkle. And she was very careful not to pick up her final foul of the game. That's about as good a block as you can get.
2 minutes left to go in the contest. Anna Long finds it again, another clean shot.
YouTube tutorial on how to create your own space.
Abby Long gonna pop up on that?
Think so, think so.
A 3-second violation called here on Lindsay Perkle, who was just in the lane for a little too long. We said that this team, when you rely on using the blocks, officials are often really paying attention to that because you don't leave the lane area.
And you got to make sure to be very cognizant of where you are.
That's another three for Jordan Rogers. She has been
Jordan Rogers in double figures.
And she got 14. Yeah. That was her first three. I thought she had hit a couple others, but she's taken a couple other shots.
With 4 of 7 from the field, 5 of 5 at the line.
1 minute left to go, 90-51. These are the most points scored by a team today here in Conference Room B with 90.
Maybe more.
Taken away by Rogers. She'll go up, and it rolled out, but it was off of a Commonwealth before going out, so it will stay with Georgetown down below the basket. Just under a minute to go here. Offense is still looking to find some openings and create space, trying to build that momentum for their next game here at the show. 2-game guarantee. That one is nice from the free throw line. It was
probably not enough time to get 100.
No.
But a prodigious offensive show by Georgetown.
A really good all-around game from Georgetown. Started really slow, but then really locked in for the second quarter and beyond. And there's another steal taken away by Anna Long, who drives, lays it in with the left, and with 20 seconds left, it's 94-51.
Would you say that's the long and the short of it?
That was probably the long and the short of it.
It's late.
It is late. We've been at this for a long time, almost, well, at this point, probably like 10 hours. We both got here at noon.
Oh, yeah.
First game was at 2:30, and we've been playing ever since. And Clock will run out here. 94-51 is the final score. Georgetown did everything right. Union Commonwealth just didn't have an answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double-figure scores for Georgetown in an outstanding effort. Madison Brady, a great night with 26 points, 8 rebounds. Mackenzie Himes, 14 points for Union Commonwealth, and that will bring day one for us to a close.
We have a busy day tomorrow. 7 games here in Conference Room B starting at 10:15 a.m. We had a great crew in this last one. Felgo was our camera op, the incredible volleyball player from Oakland City. John was our producer. We have been incredibly grateful for everything that we've been able to do today. We have all men and 1 women's game tomorrow with the 7, and that women's game is the nightcap between Georgetown and Reinhardt here on Conference Room B.
Looking forward to another great day tomorrow, buddy.
Should be a lot of fun. That is Walt Ferber. I'm Matt Kibbe. It's been a pleasure to be here with you all day. We'll see you tomorrow here from the show presented by Visit Kingsport here at the Meadowland Conference Center.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shrine Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shrine Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in.